Hello guys, this is Arizona Nana back. I am here with the enclosure styrofoam cutout that I had made for Cleo's cage yesterday. When I was painting it, I couldn't show it to you because it was still wet. This is the side that you saw, and as you can see, I did it a dark brown. And yes, one bottle, and I used the whole thing on this bottom piece. So was only, I think, a 17-inch in length by 15.5 inches in width. So, and it's 2 inches thick. But that's a lot of paint for one little bottle to get out. So yeah, I suggest the small bottles. Don't go with anything large unless you have a lot to do with one single color. So anyway, I flipped it over and I did the front. And this is the part and exactly the way you would be looking at my Cleo's cage. And I did it in a dark green so that it could go with the theme of the hills, because I will be adding stuff in to make it look like that. Now, this space over here, like I mentioned, was her sweat lodge, which all geckos need because they shed a lot as they grow. And I made mine pretty simple out of one of those cheap little Glad Tupperware things you buy at the supermarket. I think it's even a generic form of one, so it's probably even cheaper than $3, and you get more than one. I used an X-Acto knife to cut out this hole. I made sure it was wide enough for her to get in. Please make sure that if you're younger, you ask an adult for help to cut that. It is a very sharp tool. Then I used a lighter to burn and cauterize the plastic to make it soft. So please, again, if you are going to make this type of a hide and use those type of things, please ask an adult for help. Anyway, this fits right in here. Okay. And I left a small space here because when I have the rock that covers this portion, eventually you won't even see it here because all this part here will be underground. Push down a little bit and see if we can see it through. Right there. Inside, she can crawl through. So that's what it will be like. She could come out on the regular part that isn't raised up, go into this little hole, and go right into her sweat lodge, which will be covered with the rock, like I said, and we won't be able to see her. So she'll have her privacy, and she'll also be able to take care of any shedding that she has. This hole was dug out specifically for the Hobbit lodge, which I will put in for you. And that is what that's going to look like. And it is removable, as you can see, easy fit. It's not like she can pick it up. She's small. And crawl in here. I'm going to make some steps to lead from here. I bought these birch discs, little tiny ones. I'm going to leave them natural wood. I'm just going to Mod Podge them. I haven't had a chance to Mod Podge any of this other than the Hobbit Lodge because I ran out of Mod Podge. It takes a lot of coats to take care of it. But you want to make sure that your gecko or your whatever lizard you own, reptile, is safe. This is going to be one of the smaller rocks that will be on top of this one case covering that I made last night. Actually, two separate pieces. I carved out and glued together with the glue gun. Basic gray. I haven't had a chance to put any light gray on it just for highlighting. This is all just dark gray to fill in the crevices for the shadowy look. So when that's done Mod Podged and the other rocks are situated, I will be able to show you what it all looks like together. Basically, I was told about 2 weeks, even after everything is dry, just to be sure that your gecko doesn't catch any fumes of any sort. Most of this stuff doesn't have fumes. Even the Mod Podge, I didn't really smell anything when I was using it, and I used a lot of it, so I don't see that being a big deal, but I will go the 2 weeks just to be on the safe side. So right now, this is Arizona Nana, and I will be back to you the next time I have finished some more on this enclosure. Have a great day.